Okay, we're going to welcome our next guest on here in just 1 minute. At the Rhode Island State House, we'd like to thank Majority Leader Joe Shekarchi for joining us. I would like now to welcome Representative Patricia Serpa. She's going to join me in kind of the same spot over here. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Kate.
We're going to step a little closer together, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate it. Congratulations on the awards you got for
the Animal Defense League.
Animal Defense League. That you could read that on GoLocal Prov.
Yes.
Wanted to have you in today, a specific piece of legislation and a constituent of yours. Now, this has to do with Scott Hornoff, and folks might have seen this, again, wrongly imprisoned for a crime that he did not commit. And it's how Rhode Island would address this issue, because other states do so now at this time about how wrongly incarcerated individuals can get some recompense.
Correct. And it's one of those stories, Kate, if you're of a certain age and you grew up in Rhode Island, you never forget the story because it's such an unforgettable story that took a twist that really no one expected. So for your viewers, Scott Hornoff was convicted of first-degree murder. In 1996, he served 6.5 years in prison. There was no evidence against him. To make a long story short, the gentleman who did commit the murder finally stepped forward after 6.5 years, and Scott was basically let out of prison with a goodbye, good luck, see you later. No services, nothing available to him. His life, obviously, family life, personal life, socioeconomic life was in a shambles. So I've been working with the Innocence Project to address this inequity. Rhode Island is one of only 17 states without any compensation for the wrongfully convicted, compensation and or services like substance abuse, and I'm not suggesting Scott has a problem because he does not. Substance abuse services, helping them find housing, helping them with job training. So I've been working with the Innocence Project, and I'm asking for $50,000 a year for every year that a wrongfully incarcerated person may have served. So in Scott's case, it would be $300,000 plus another 6 months, so a little about $325,000.
So what have you heard from folks and constituents about this? You've heard from Scott, you've heard from his family, you know about the impact of this. I'm sure you have some folks say, well, $50,000 a year, but is the hope that there's not that many wrongly incarcerated individuals that the state will have to address?
Correct. The Innocence Project knows of 2 people for sure in the state of Rhode Island, but there may be up to 6, but they're not even convinced of that.
Okay.
So it's the chance for us to make right, frankly, a stain on the criminal justice system, and it's only fair.
So do you think that this piece of legislation has potential to go through to passage?
I've had great support. I've had no negative feedback. Scott has received support on it. I mean, people have literally stopped me in the district, and boy, it's great what you're doing for that police officer who was convicted. You know, some of them, they may not even know his name, but I've had no negativity about it. I think people recognize, and people have an inherent sense of fairness. We need to make this right. We did an innocent individual wrong, and justice needs to work both ways.
Well, I appreciate your taking the time to come and join me here at the State House as we're live, bringing the latest in news and politics straight to you on GoLocal. So Representative Patricia Serpa, thank you so much for taking the time. Okay, we'll see you soon. We'll let you go.